So welcome back in this new video. Currently we have started topic number 6, and in the last video we have covered 30 questions. Today in this video we will also cover 30 questions starting from 30 till question number 60. So the question here is, what must you do when you see this traffic sign? So whenever you see this traffic sign, that means how I will try to explain it here. Normally, for example, when you are on the road and you are coming from this side, then there is a two-way road here. Normally this sign is displayed over here that you have to travel along this traffic island and enter this lane. So normally this sign indicate that you have to pass the traffic which is like this traffic island. You have to go here and just enter this right hand lane, not this one but this one. So this sign indicate this point. So here is what must you do when you see this traffic sign. You may not turn left in front of this sign. There is no such thing that you may not turn left. This sign is blue, but there is no such arrow towards the left or right. It's a something different sign which is in between the 45-degree, you can say. That means that you must pass on the right of the traffic island. Yes, as I have explained you just few moments back, you can go to the right. You are obliged to turn right? No, this arrow is neither right nor left. It is in between. That means you must pass on the right of the traffic island. This sign you will see very commonly when you are traveling from the road and you want to turn into another road. You will see this sign that you need to turn in this road, not that road. It is indication of it is the indication which is given to you that you can turn. You must pass on the right of traffic island and then enter this road. So our next question is, you are approaching a bus stop marked like this. What do you do if you see children there? Like this is a bus halt or bus school bus stop, and they are telling that school bus, normally during the work days the school bus could be there between 7 to 9 and 11 to 13, like in the morning, and when school is off 11 to 13. This bus could be there, school bus at this bus stop. So they are asking, if you see children, you are approaching the bus mark, and what do you do if you see children? Reduce your speed and be ready to brake. Very important, because children can randomly come onto the road and you need to be very careful. You should reduce your speed significantly and be ready to brake. A reduction in speed is only necessary when a school bus is stopping there? No. When they are saying that a reduction in speed is only necessary when there is a school bus on this stop. No, if there is no school bus, even some children could be there. They could be waiting for the bus, or they are hanging around over there. They could directly come onto the road. So you need to be very careful about this particular bus stop, that children could appear anytime. So reduction in speed is not in that case if you see the bus. If there is no school bus, you need to be very careful. Reduce your speed and be ready to brake. Speed must not be reduced when a bus stops at a stopping bay. No, anyhow, when the bus is there, in every case, if you see this bus stop and you see that there is also school bus stops here, you need to be very careful. Reduce your speed in every case and be ready to brake. So our next question is, what must you remember when you see this traffic sign? So this is a traffic sign. Blue mean it is allowing. It is a zone only for pedestrians, only those who are walking. There is no additional sign, no cycle, no motorcycle, no car, nothing is allowed. No one is allowed other than pedestrian. It's a completely pedestrian zone. No cycle is allowed even here. So what must you remember when you see this traffic sign? You may drive a motor vehicle at walking speed. No, you cannot enter with a motor vehicle in this area. It's totally pedestrian area. You may not drive a motor vehicle in this pedestrian precinct, that means you can note this is the right question. You cannot come with any kind of motor vehicle in this pedestrian. If you are allowed with something else like cycle or motorcycle, this additional sign will be there, but currently it's totally pedestrian zone. Resident may drive motor vehicle in the pedestrian precinct? No, not at all. If there would be some residents allowed, that would be mentioned with an extra traffic sign, but currently not at all. Only pedestrians are allowed and no motor vehicle can drive in this zone. Next question is, which vehicles are not allowed to drive here? As I told you, red circle means you should strictly follow, or this thing is not allowed, you are not allowed with this thing. So if you see red circle, it is not allowed. What is this? It's a cycle actually with a motor inside it. You can say e-bike or motorized bicycle. So this is a red circle. What is not allowed in this area? This motorized bicycle. Small motorcycles are allowed, light motorcycles are allowed, but the motorized bicycles, cycles with motors in them, so it is called motorized bicycle. The normal bicycle is different. If you see the structure of this, like it's a cycle actually, if you see the structure, but motorized with motor. So no motorized bicycles are allowed. Cycle and motorcycle are allowed, but not motorized bicycle. Oh sorry, I said it wrong. No bicycle are allowed, only small motorcycles and light motorcycles are allowed, but no motorized bicycles or bicycles themselves are not allowed over here. Next question, what must you remember when you see this traffic sign? This traffic sign is very important. It means you are not allowed. Whenever you see this sign, you are not allowed to enter in this road. It's very important sign. Vehicle may, yeah, still you are not allowed. You are coming from one direction and you see this traffic sign, you are not allowed to enter. Maybe some other traffic is coming out. Coming out is possible, but entering into this road is never possible. I will try to write it here. So if you see, for example, you see this traffic sign over here, and it is a road, and you see here that you are not allowed to enter. You are coming from here. You see you are not allowed to enter in this road with this traffic sign, but it's quite possible a traffic is coming. I think for definitely for them there is no prohibition. They could be driving here and can come here, come out depending on the road situation, but you cannot enter. Maybe a traffic is coming out, so vehicle may come out of this road is possible. You may enter, never. It's a red, you are not allowed. You may not enter this road. You may enter is a wrong option. You may not enter this road, and vehicle may come out. Only these two options are correct. So our next question is, what must you remember when you see this traffic sign? So it's very important traffic sign. 2 red cross means you are not allowed here. You are not being allowed here to stop, to do loading, unloading, to carry some passenger, to wait for 2 to 3 minutes. It's a totally prohibited sign. Normally sometimes we see only one red sign like this, one diagonal sign, not 2, only 1. In that case, it will come in the upcoming questions. In that case, you can stop at this point for 3 minutes. You can do loading and unloading. You can allow some passenger to come inside your car. But in this case, when 2 cross means no. You cannot stop here. You may stop for loading and unloading. No, you may not stop. You may stop to let passenger out or passenger in. Let's say no. In this sign, when there are 2 diagonal cross, you are not even allowed to stop here. No loading, unloading, no passenger out or in. You may not stop. The answer is very simple. Yeah, this sign is dead. If the only one diagonal sign is there, you can stop here for 3 minutes for loading and unloading and let passenger out and in. Parking provided with a parking disc, no. If a parking is allowed in this case, that would be mentioned with an extra traffic sign, extra sign, but currently there is no extra sign that you are allowed to park here. It is the zone which is 3 minute zone. You can wait up to 3 minutes. Stopping for loading and unloading, for alighting or boarding vehicles is also fine, but parking providing a disc is used. No, there is no extra sign that you can park here. So only 2 options are correct. Next question is, what is permitted where you see this traffic sign? So now if you see, same sign as we have seen in the last question, 3 minutes allowed, loading unloading allowed, and boarding of passenger in and out is allowed. Extra sign, you see someone who is disabled person, paralyzed, with park ausweis nummer like he has this parking ticket with him only for paralyzed people, behindert people we say in German, who have a parking ticket with them. They can park here. So what you see with this traffic sign combination, severely disabled person with the appropriate number parking permit may park here. This we can see. If you are disabled person with parking permit, park ausweis, then you are allowed to park here. Anyone is allowed to stop to pick up or drop passenger. This we know. For 3 minutes anyone can stop here, can pick the passenger, can drop the passenger. This we have seen. This sign in the last question, as we have seen, this sign allows you this. With a parking ticket from a parking ticket machine, park and automat, anyone is allowed to park here for an unlimited period. This answer is incorrect. Only the behindert or the disabled person are allowed with a parking ticket or with parking permit. No other person. If you are not disabled, even you have the park sign, even you have the parking permit, you cannot park here. So only 2 options are correct. Let's see the next question. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? So just see this traffic sign, red circle mean some like it is not allowed or something is not allowed. There are 2 arrows. One is your side and one is you are oncoming, and the other one is outgoing traffic. So you see here you are on the red sign. Whenever you are on the red sign, you are you have to give. The black sign is fine. The one who is on the red sign should give the precedence or priority to the traffic which has the black sign here. Just remember these two, if both arrows are black, both have the same precedence, same priority. No one has precedence in fact. But if one is red, the one which is on the red side should give precedence. If there is some traffic congestion and there is the one who must wait, then you should be the one who is on the red side should wait for the other one. So currently we are here, we are always on the right hand side, this outgoing traffic. So we are here, we are red. That means we have to give way or we have to give precedence to the traffic oncoming traffic. You take precedence over oncoming traffic? No. If you were black here and this was red, then this option could be correct. But right now you are red. The other one is you are not allowed to turn. No, there is no such sign that you are not allowed to turn or no U-turn sign. This option is also wrong. You must give precedence to the oncoming traffic because you are red, the oncoming traffic is black, so you have to give precedence or priority to them if it's needed. Next question, in which direction are you allowed to continue? If you see, blue color, as I told you, blue circle, it is allowed. What is allowed? You can take right hand, you can take left hand. So you can continue to drive to left, to right. Straight ahead is not an option. There is no arrow pointing towards straight ahead, and this answer is correct. Now let's move to the next question. Our next question is a school bus is stopping on the roadway approximately 80 meters in front of you. Can this be dangerous? Like we have seen already a question related to this traffic sign at 2 to 3 questions back, that it's a bus stop where also school bus, or it's a school bus stop where school bus comes during these timings na? So you see you are traveling on this road and 80 meters in front of you, you see the school bus stopping. So can this be dangerous? Yes, because children do not always take the shortest route to cross the roadway. Yes, this could be dangerous because normally children, like, they play around, they don't take the shortest way, they play around, they move around the road and then they cross the road. So you need to be very careful. Yes, this could be dangerous because children frequently run across the road to catch the bus. Yes, they will move on the road unhittingly. They will not watch the traffic right and left. They will go straight away. You need to be very careful. No, because school crossing patrol regulate traffic at every school bus stop. No, it's not possible that there is some person who is dedicated to regulate the traffic at every school bus stop. It's not normal. It may be in some emergency situation, but it's not normal. So you need to be very careful. This situation can be dangerous. Who is allowed to drive a motor vehicle on this road? So it's a continuity of a question which we have seen. This blue sign, that clearly means that only pedestrian or those persons who are walking are allowed to enter this area. but there is an additional sign, Lieferverkehr. If you don't know German, maybe you know this term Lieferung, like delivery, food delivery, item delivery. So other than including the pedestrian or those who are like walking on the road, there is an exception for those people who are doing a deliveries of the food or whatsoever they are delivering. So who is allowed to drive a motor vehicle on this road? If there is only this sign, blue sign, no Lieferverkehr frei, then no motor vehicle is allowed. This we have seen few questions back. Now there is an additional sign, so persons delivering goods are allowed. No visitors, no shoppers are allowed to enter this area with motor vehicle. Only one category is allowed with motor vehicle on this road, and this category is person delivering goods. Now we will move to the next question. Which vehicles are allowed to use the special lane marked like this? So if you see which vehicles are allowed to use this lane, there is a clear indication, it's a bus. So only bus, blue sign are allowed. This we have seen, the blue circle is you are allowed, and who is allowed? The bus, regular buses are allowed. So cars, no, there is no car, no truck, there is a clear sign of a regular bus. If you see, it's not a structure of even truck, it's clearly a bus. So they have, like normally in some questions we see there is a four wheeler. In that case there are some exceptions, but it's clearly a bus, so only bus is allowed to use this special lane marked. Our next question is, who is allowed to enter a street sign posted like this? First of all, this red circle, you you have to strictly follow, or you are not allowed. This red circle means you are not allowed. Who is allowed to use, who are allowed to use this particular road? This you see red circle, no one is allowed. Only Anlieger frei. Anlieger mean residents, or those who are going to meet those residents living in that area. Only those are allowed. Anlieger mean that term. Only resident, people visiting residents, they are allowed. Through traffic is not allowed. It's a red circle. Red circle means no one is allowed. No one is allowed in this area. Strictly prohibited. But only the people, Anlieger frei means who are living in that area on that particular road, or those who are visitors to visit the inhabitants. Only those can go into this road. Our next question is, which vehicles are not allowed to use a road sign posted like this? If you see, red circle mean not allowed, and if you see this is a car, that mean normally it's a four-wheeler. In this case it's a four-wheeler. So who is not allowed? This red circle means someone is not allowed. Who is not allowed? The four-wheeler. Like it could be four-wheeler like trucks, for example, cars, but you see it's not a two-wheeler. Only four-wheelers are not allowed to use this particular road. Motorcycle is a two-wheeler. So these two options are correct. Let's move to the next question. Our next question is, which vehicles are not allowed to use a road sign posted like this? It's clearly a simple bicycle. Clearly a simple bicycle. So in this particular case, if you see what is not allowed in this particular road, it's a cycle. So who is not allowed? Bicycles. Motorcycles, there is no sign of motorcycle, it's clearly a cycle. There are no signs of cars, only bicycles are not allowed to use this road. Next, which vehicles are not allowed to use a road sign posted like this? If you see this sign, it's a motorcycle this time. So motorcycles are not allowed. Trucks and cars are definitely not mentioned over here. Only motorcycles are not allowed to use the sign posted like this. What do these traffic signs indicate? So if you see this, we have seen no entry. No entry starts 100 meter ahead. If there were two arrows, that means no entry area starts right now, which is 100 meter long. But right now no stop is clear from this sign, and 100 meter no arrow, that means no area, no entry area is starting 100 meter ahead of you. So a custom post, it is not a custom post at all. One way street 100 meter long, no, one way street has a different sign. This we will see in upcoming questions. No entry 100 meter ahead. If there were some arrows, that means no entry area starts here for 100 meter. But here is after 100 meter no entry area going to be starts. Going to start. Let's move to the next question. What does this traffic sign indicate? So this traffic sign is a red sign, that means strongly, you need to strongly follow, or allowed, not allowed, or some restrictions, that mean it is a 30 zone. You can only, you can maximum go to 30 kilometer per hour. Red circle mean, yeah, you have to strictly follow. It's a 30 zone, the guys zone hai. That means you cannot drive your car more than, or you cannot drive here more than, either you could have motorcycle as well, you could not drive more than 30 kilometer per hour. So a permitted maximum speed of 30 kilometer per hour. There is no obligatory. If there is an obligatory or must speed of minimum 30, then this sign should be given with a blue color circle, that minimum speed should be 30. It is a red color circle, that means maximum permitted speed on this road is 30 kilometer per hour, not a recommended speed as well. It's a different sign. Red circle 30 mean maximum 30, permitted maximum speed is 30 kilometer per hour. Let's go to the next question. A traffic calm commercial zone frequency Beruti ke Biraish starts here. So they are saying there is a traffic calm zone normally for the residents, and you need to drive with a minimum speed 20 kilometer per hour. It's starting here, and then we see this sign. We know this sign already from the previous questions. You can stop here for loading, unloading, boarding the passenger in or out, and for 3 minutes you can stop. And then there is a third shield, which is mean 2 Stunden, 2 hours you can park here. Normally you cannot, with this sign you cannot park. This is a 20 kilometer maximum speed sign. This is stopping sign only for 3 minutes, but no parking. There is an extra sign with parking P. You can park here if you have this park shine or park permit, maximum for 2 hours. So you must pay attention to the allowed maximum parking time. Definitely it is mentioned here that it is 2 hours, so you need to be very careful. If you park here, just follow the standard time. You must observe a no, there is, as I have told you in the previous question, it is not minimum, it's a maximum permitted speed. It is not a mandatory minimum speed. You must specifically watch out for busy pedestrian traffic. This option is also correct, as they have told it's a traffic calm commercial zone, so you can expect that there will be some pedestrian on the road as well, so you need to be very careful. So specifically watch out for the busy pedestrian traffic as well. This answer is correct. So our next question is, what does this traffic sign indicate? If you see, there is a traffic sign, like if you see this sign, there was a restriction. I think we have already discussed this traffic sign with a red circle and 30 kilometer per hour speed inside. That means you can drive maximum at 30 kilometer per hour. But here there was a prohibition, or there was a restriction of 30 kilometer per hour, and now it has been closed, like the lines, it has been cancelled. That means the previous restriction has been lifted. So here what does it mean? The end of a zone with a permitted maximum speed of 30 km per hour. We know if we have a red circle inside 30 km per hour is written, it means you can maximum drive up to 30 km per hour. I recommended speed of 30 km per hour zone, and here no, it was not recommended, it was maximum allowed speed, even not a minimum obligatory speed. It was a maximum allowed speed was 30 km per hour, and that zone has been ended here. So our next question is, are you allowed to drive at a speed faster than 60 km per hour? If you see this traffic sign, we have a red circle with 60 speed. That means you are allowed to drive only 60 km per hour. You are limited to 60 km per hour. But when, like, there is an extra shield, when by naise, that means when there is the road is wet, maybe because of rain or could be because of snow as well. So whenever in normal condition you will see the there will be some speed zone. If it's a Bundesstraße, the speed limit will be the maximum speed will be 100 km per hour. If it's a motorway, even more than that. But if there is some rain, or there is, for example, some snow, then in that case, this road you are allowed to drive on this road maximum 60 km per hour. When the road is dry, you can drive more than 60 km per hour. So are you allowed to drive at a speed faster than 60 km per hour here? Yes, if there is the road is dry, no wetness on the road, kindness. So that means yes, when the road is dry, then you can drive more than 60 km per hour. Our next question is, what do you do when you see this traffic sign? So now If there was a red circle around this, then that means the maximum allowed speed is 60 km per hour. But in this case, if you see, there is a blue color. That means you should the minimum permitted speed, like the speed allowed minimum is 60 km per hour. If you cannot drive around minimum 60 km per hour with your vehicle, for example, maybe some moped or a bicycle, then you are not allowed to enter this road. That means you are not allowed to drive faster than 60 km per hour. This option is wrong. If you are not allowed to drive faster than 60 km per hour, there should be a red circle. But currently it is a blue, so you must drive at least 60 km per hour, weather and traffic conditions permitting for sure. You may not use this road if you cannot or are not allowed to drive at least 60 km per hour. Blue sign indicates that this is the minimum speed you should follow. Obligatory minimum speed is 60 km per hour. If you cannot drive 60 km per hour, the capacity of your vehicle is less than 60 km per hour, then you are not allowed to come onto this road. Next question is, which vehicle are you allowed to overtake when where you see this traffic sign? So if you see, you are there is a red sign, it is your car. The red sign mean there is some danger. So overtaking, red circle mean it is not allowed. What is not allowed, or what is prohibited, or what is restricted? This overtaking, like you cannot, this sign indicates overtaking. You cannot overtake a car or a truck, four-wheeler here. Or we will see, which vehicle are you allowed to overtake when you see this traffic sign? Motorcycle without sidecar, you are only allowed. Motorcycle with sidecar means, if sometimes you see with motorcycle, we have a side part on the right hand side or on the left hand side, in which normally kids can sit, or you can put some your stuff. Then this is also considered as a vehicle which is a bit wide. So its width it could be a problem. Then you are not allowed to overtake the cars or the trucks or the cars which are of a particular width. For example, motorcycle with sidecar is of same width as of car, and similarly car, you are only allowed to overtake in this case a simple motorcycle without a sidecar. If it is with a sidecar, then that's definitely not allowed. Or simple car is also not allowed. So only motorcycle without sidecar you are allowed to overtake. Next question, what do these traffic sign indicate? So you see, first of all, red circle means, and you see black and red, no overtaking allowed. And you see here 3 km. This sign indicates that no overtaking zone is started, and it will be 3 km long. If there was no arrow, that means no overtaking zone will start 3 km ahead, after 3 km. But right now, if you see, no overtaking zone and arrows mean no overtaking zone has been started right now, and it will the total distance will be 3 km for no overtaking zone. After that, maybe this overtaking zone is over, no overtaking zone is over, but currently the length of the no overtaking zone is 3 km. So start of no overtaking area 3 km ahead, no. If there were no arrows, then this option could be correct. But these there are two arrows, that means that area, no overtaking area, has been started for 3 km from right now. Roadway with 2 lanes in one direction for 3 km, no. There is no line, no indication of lanes, no overtaking for 3 km. Only this option is correct. Next question, what do these traffic sign indicate? So there is no arrow, no overtaking, plus an extra sign 200 meter. That means no overtaking area and no overtaking zone gonna be started 200 meter ahead. If there were 2 arrows, that means no overtaking area has been started and it will last 200 meter. But right now it will no arrow, here is no overtaking zone, no arrow, that means it will start, no overtaking zone will start 200 meter ahead. No overtaking for 200 meter, no. If there were 2 arrows, then this option could be correct. End of no overtaking area 200 meter ahead, no. Normally end is shown with the crossed lines, as we have seen in a few questions back. Start of a no overtaking area 200 meter ahead. Only this option is correct. So what this traffic sign indicate? There was a speed restriction, if you see, of 60 km per hour. Now this speed restriction has been lifted. So whenever there is some crossed lines like this, so all the restrictions which were implemented are removed. So end of speed restriction. A prohibition to drive faster than 60 km per hour, no. Like if you see, they are asking what does this traffic sign indicate. They are saying that there is a prohibition to drive faster than 60 km per hour. If it was a red sign inside 60, then there was a prohibition to drive maximum 60 km per hour. To drive more than 60 km per hour, but currently you see it has been crossed. So end of speed restriction. Start of speed restriction, no, then it would be a red circle. But since there are crossed lines, that means something is finished. What is finished? That is end of speed restriction. You were restricted to maximum 60 km per hour, and now this restriction has been lifted. So which prohibitions are ended by these traffic signs? So if you see, which restrictions are normally finished, like if you see the cross line, your speed restrictions, your overtaking restrictions, some other restrictions are lifted. So speed restrictions are lifted whenever you see this traffic sign. No overtaking. If you see two cars, red and black, and then these lines, then no overtaking restriction has also been lifted. No parking. No, there is no, like if you see, if there was a circle with red diagonal line, like this single line or two line that we have seen in 3-minute parking or 3-minute stop or no stop signs, then if over that sign this was a cross lines, then no parking, no parking prohibition was ended. But over here there is no such sign. There is simple, you see it as red circle. All the limitations which comes under red circle are lifted, are ended. So those are speed restrictions and no overtaking restrictions. No parking is a different sign that we have seen, that circle with only one red line or two red lines, then you cannot park over there. So only two options are correct. This was a circle I was talking about. If there is one line or two lines, and based above that you see many black cross lines like we have seen in the last question, then no parking restriction has been ended. So if you see, whenever you see this sign, two cross signs, that means no parking, no stop for 3 minutes, not at all. But you can park your car only on the hard shoulders, not onto the road. But if you see, this sign means no parking. But if you see only this sign is there, like if you for a time being you neglect the second sign, you only see the first sign. In the case of first sign, you are not allowed to park on the road, but you are allowed to park on the pavement or on the hard shoulder. But if you see, there is an extra sign. They are showing this length which is black is obviously was, and you are not allowed to park because of this sign. But hard shoulder was allowed. But in this extra sign, they are also cancelling the right to park on the hard shoulder. So what do these traffic sign indicate? No stopping on the hard shoulder only. No. No stopping for the trucks. No stopping. There is no stopping on the roadway and the hard shoulder as well. If you see, because of this sign, you cannot stop on the roadway, but you can stop on the hard shoulder if this sign was not there. But now they have added an extra sign, and they are also lifting the right. They are also like restricting. You cannot even stop or you cannot even park on the hard shoulder. So that means no stopping on the hard shoulder because of this sign, and no stopping on the normal road because of this sign. So this on the roadway and hard shoulder, you cannot stop on both of them. So for this video, it's gonna be a last question. What is allowed in the zone which starts here? We know this zone means we can stop for 3 minutes. We can stop for loading and unloading and to let passenger in or out. It is all allowed here. So stopping for 3 minutes is allowed. Parking, no. If the parking is allowed, there would be an extra sign here, like for example with the park shine, or with some in the few questions back we have seen, and that it was allowed to park here for behindered or disabled person, but there is no extra sign. So parking is not an option. Stopping for loading or unloading as well as boarding and alighting, only these two options are correct. And you see, this answer is correct. So this was everything for this video. We have covered 60 questions. Now in the next video we will start from question number 61 and we'll cover till question number 90. That means 30 more questions. Till then, happy learning. Take care of yourself. Have a nice day. Bye.